The Somerton Man, Australia's strangest unsolved mystery. Imagine walking along a quiet beach at dawn and discovering the body of a well-dressed stranger. No identification, no wallet, no clues about who he was. And hidden in a secret pocket of his clothing, a tiny scrap of paper containing just two mysterious words: Tamám Shud, a phrase meaning ended or finished. For more than 70 years, this baffling case has haunted investigators, cryptographers, and mystery enthusiasts around the world. Who was the Somerton Man? Why was he found dead on a beach in Australia? Was he a spy during the Cold War? A heartbroken lover? Or the victim of a murder so perfectly executed that it remains unsolved to this day? This is the incredible mystery of the Somerton Man. And even after decades of investigation, the truth may still be hidden beneath layers of secrets. The body on the beach, the morning of December 1st, 1948, began like any other in Adelaide, Australia. As the sun rose over Somerton Beach, a man was discovered lying against a seawall. At first glance, he appeared to be asleep. His legs were crossed. His head rested comfortably against the rocks. There were no signs of violence, no indications of a struggle. But something wasn't right. When authorities arrived, they quickly realized the man was dead. Witnesses later reported seeing him in the same position the previous evening. Some even recalled seeing him raise an arm briefly, assuming he was merely adjusting his posture. No one imagined they were witnessing a dying man. The mystery began immediately. Who was he? Nobody knew. And the deeper investigators looked, the stranger the case became. The man with no name. Police searched the body thoroughly. The man appeared to be around 40 years old. He was athletic and physically fit. His hands showed no signs of manual labor. His teeth were in excellent condition. He wore a suit and polished shoes. Everything about him suggested sophistication, yet every identifying item had vanished. His wallet was missing. No driver's license, no passport, no identification papers. Even stranger, all labels had been carefully removed from his clothing. Every tag, every manufacturer label, every clue that might reveal where he came from. It was almost as if someone wanted to erase his identity completely. Investigators checked missing persons reports across Australia. Nothing. His fingerprints were sent internationally. No match. His face appeared in newspapers nationwide. Still, no one came forward to claim him. The stranger had become a ghost, a man who seemed never to have existed. The autopsy only deepened the mystery. Doctors found no obvious cause of death. There were no wounds, no broken bones, no signs of disease severe enough to explain what happened. However, several organs appeared abnormal. His spleen was unusually enlarged. His liver showed signs of congestion. Blood was found in his stomach. Some medical experts suspected poisoning, yet toxicology tests failed to identify any poison. This was particularly frustrating because certain rare toxins available at the time could disappear from the body without leaving evidence. If poison had been used, investigators couldn't prove it. The official cause of death remained unknown. A healthy man had died mysteriously on a beach, and nobody knew why. The secret pocket. Months later, investigators made a startling discovery. While examining the dead man's trousers more closely, they found a tiny hidden pocket sewn inside. Inside the pocket was a tightly rolled piece of paper. The words printed on it were, Tamám Shud. The phrase comes from Persian and means, "It is finished." The paper had been torn from a book. But what book? And why was this message hidden inside his clothing? Some believed it was a suicide note. Others suspected it was a secret code. The mystery suddenly became even more intriguing. Police released the phrase to the public. Soon, an unexpected breakthrough arrived. The Rubaiyat connection. A local man came forward with an astonishing story. Months earlier, he had discovered a copy of a rare book inside his car. The book was the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam, a famous collection of Persian poetry. When investigators examined the final page, they found something shocking. The exact section containing the words Tamám Shud had been torn out. The scrap found in the Somerton Man's pocket matched perfectly. At last, police had found the source. But the book contained an even bigger mystery. Inside were strange handwritten markings, a series of letters arranged in lines. They looked like a code, something like Gobab, Liawi, Dimpinip, and several more cryptic sequences. Professional codebreakers examined the text. Military intelligence reviewed it. Experts spent years attempting to decipher it. To this day, nobody knows what it means. If it is a code, it remains unbroken. One of the greatest cryptographic mysteries in history, the mysterious woman. The trail led investigators to a nearby nurse named Jessica Thompson. Her house was located only a short distance from where the body was found. Inside the rubaiyat was her phone number. Police questioned her extensively. When shown a plaster cast of the dead man's face, witnesses reported she appeared visibly shaken. Some believed she nearly fainted, yet she insisted she did not know him. Jessica's past raised even more questions. Years earlier, she had given a copy of the rubaiyat to a military officer. Could the Somerton Man somehow be connected to that gift? Was he a former lover, a spy contact, or someone from her past she desperately wanted to forget? The answers never came. Jessica maintained her silence throughout her life, and with her death, many secrets may have died with her. Cold War spies. As the years passed, a fascinating theory emerged. What if the Somerton Man was a spy? The timing certainly fit. The late 1940s marked the beginning of the Cold War. Around the world, intelligence agencies were recruiting agents, exchanging secrets, and conducting covert operations. Several details supported this theory: the missing identification, the removed clothing labels, the coded message, the unexplained death. Even Adelaide's proximity to sensitive military projects fueled speculation. Many believed the Somerton Man may have been involved in espionage. Perhaps he carried secrets worth killing for. Or perhaps he was an agent who consumed poison to avoid capture. Yet no government has ever confirmed such claims. No intelligence records have surfaced identifying him. The spy theory remains only a possibility, but it is one that continues to captivate imaginations. Modern DNA breakthroughs. For decades, the mystery seemed unsolvable. Then science changed everything. Advances in DNA technology gave researchers new hope. In the early 21st century, scientists obtained genetic material from preserved evidence. Genealogists began tracing family connections. After years of painstaking work, researchers announced a remarkable development. They believed they had identified the Somerton Man. Their investigation pointed to a man named Carl Webb. Webb was an electrical engineer born in Melbourne. He had disappeared from public records around the same time the Somerton Man appeared. The age matched. The physical characteristics matched. Genetic evidence strongly supported the conclusion. For many experts, the mystery of his identity was finally solved. Yet, even if the Somerton Man was Carl Webb, the most important questions remain unanswered. Why was he on that beach? How did he die? What did the mysterious code mean? And why were his labels removed? The identity may have been discovered, but the story remains unfinished. Questions without answers. Today, the Somerton Man case occupies a unique place in mystery history. It combines elements of espionage, cryptography, romance, murder, and unexplained death. Each new discovery answers one question while creating several more. Some believe he was a victim of poisoning. Others suspect suicide. Some remain convinced he was a Cold War spy. And many think the truth is far stranger than anyone imagines. What makes this mystery so compelling is not merely the unanswered questions. It's the feeling that somewhere, hidden among forgotten documents and buried memories, the solution already exists, waiting to be discovered. More than 70 years after a nameless man was found on an Australian beach, the Somerton Man continues to fascinate the world. A scrap of paper, coded message, a missing identity. and a death that refuses to be explained. Perhaps one day the final pieces of the puzzle will emerge. Perhaps the code will be cracked. Perhaps new evidence will reveal what happened on that lonely stretch of sand. Until then, the Somerton Man remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries ever recorded. A story that reminds us that sometimes the most extraordinary secrets are hidden in plain sight, and some mysteries refuse to stay buried. If you enjoyed this documentary, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more real mysteries, unexplained events, and unsolved cases from around the world. And remember, the truth is out there, waiting to be found.